we liked the line, except there were a few changes we wanted to make. Okay, first of all, this handle no longer goes back. It used to go back. It only goes forward. So it's cold to hot, on and off is this way. So you don't have no more interference with the backsplash. And that is the same thing for all the models. None of the models go back anymore. Okay.
Has any of you experienced that issue with any customers or yourself or anything like that?
No.
Okay, because
no
that
one's complained about it. I think it's just kind of one of those things, like you just kind of live with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't second guess it. You're just thinking that's what it is.
that's actually a very big deal because you know, usually you guys aren't getting those phone calls. We're getting those phone calls
Right.
because you have a
It's the
raised
law.
snack bar, let's say, and then you put an 1.25 inch backsplash behind there, and that handle, when it used to rotate back, always hit the backsplash. We'd get the phone call, you sold us a faucet that doesn't work, you know? And so that's huge. You may not think, you know, you're like, well, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
That's really
We tried
a
to
big
get
deal.
this for years, several years. We were asking for this, and we were told, "Oh, the factory won't do it." When we talked to the factory, they said, "Sure, we already know how to do that." So that's a big deal. Now the other thing is we added is a swivel hose on here, so it's much easier to manipulate. It's like a little ball bearing thing on there. See that? Okay.
That's a big deal too.
Biggest selling point of the stainless steel faucets is just feel it. And we're going to leave you one of these so that you can leave it on the counter. So people, a lot of times, a great way to sell this, you know, when you're dealing with a couple, you're dealing mostly with the wife. Let's be honest, okay? And the husband's job is to do this the whole time. If at the end, you know, you say, "Oh, what do you think of this, Butch?" You know, he takes it and he feels it and he understands heavy. He didn't want to be climbing underneath there to fix the faucet, so he understands this. A lot of times, that's a great way to end the sale is by doing it. Now, we also have a spring. Most conventional faucets have a weight here, bangs on the plumbing. If the soapbox under it doesn't work, this will work, even if something's underneath it. See? So that's the biggest selling feature. Is there's no finish to come off. It is solid stainless. If I cut it in half, you'd see that it's solid stainless steel all the way through. Just like your granite, it's not plastic finish and some other substrate.
So if you get a scratch or something on it, it's repairable.
You take that same the Scotch-Brite pad and you can buff it off, and
You don't have to worry about buffing off the finish.
no, you're not going to take the finish off unless you wear a hole in it. If you wear a hole in it, you'd be the first. We bring in, occasionally we get samples back and we fill them up. We don't send them to customers. We put them out on samples again. So, we have mostly goosenecks. We got the one pull-out faucet. You have that on display out there. Coming, we're getting, everybody wants a Preston right now, but it won't be available till April. Just like we had the Cascade and the Hampton, now we have the Richmond and the Preston, so it's two versions, exactly the same faucet except the shorter neck.
Are you going to be providing us, you used to have actually dimensions of those faucets?
They are all online. If
They're
you go
online.
if you go to
Okay.
anosales.com,
Okay.
you go on the
PDFs.
well, if you click on the picture of the
Yeah.
faucet, it gives you the a sheet with all the dimensions and all the information on it.
So we can see the size of, because those two faucets are the same except just different
But the
goosenecks.
sizes are on there.
The
Yeah.
basic size.
Okay, we did change this one you have on display. We changed the handle on this the other day. It matches the head now. It's a little bit, and it's also the handle's a little lower, so it doesn't take up quite so much room. This faucet we had before, it did not have a flow to spray button on it, so we've added a flow to spray button, so it worked. We expect that to be much more popular now. We also have 2-bar faucets. Okay, and a reverse osmosis faucet. Now, the nice thing about this reverse osmosis is it's bigger than most. And most ones, the filter faucets come with a little tiny faucet that you can put a glass under. This is bigger, so you can put a pan under it. Okay, all the Hamilton comes with this soap dispenser. All the other ones come with the standard soap dispenser. Now, you can order without the soap dispenser if they don't want it. one of the features of the soap dispenser is it's got a metal wick so that you don't get, you know, the biggest problem with soap dispensers is wick is plastic and they break all the time. This is all the features and benefits of the sinks. Faucets on one side and sinks on the other side. I don't recommend that you try to memorize these. With the faucets, I would say, you know, the biggest things are it's no finish to come off, solid like your granite. It is lead-free, truly lead-free, not almost lead-free like everybody else. And it has a lifetime warranty in the body and 10 years on the hose and the cartridge. So, and somebody to stand behind them. So that's, if you get, you know, the engineer that wants to read the benefits, here they are. If you get that guy who wants to know what side the mountain the chromium's mined on, give him my cell phone. So, that's the features and benefits of the stainless steel faucets. Okay, we talked a little bit about warranty, but all the faucets, see that green card? There's a green card in every faucet box, every Infinity faucet box. That's the second version. The first version has Jim's cell phone number, and that's the one that's in all the boxes. In every box is also this card. This is all, the link to all the installation videos and the QR code if they know how to use it on their cell phone. This is all the installation, and here's all the maintenance. If you have to change a cartridge or a hose or whatever, this is how to do it. So this comes in every box. It also goes out. These same two cards go out. If we send out a hose or a cartridge or a part, it goes in the box with them. We also redid all the instruction manuals that actually came with the box. We did them, took out some of the Chinglish that was in them. We also made it much more consumer friendly. We made them all the same, so that if a part was this name and this one, in some of them it changed from faucet to faucet. So we made all the names the same in all the faucets. We also there's a mounting bracket that goes on here that holds the faucet. We made it much more, the plumbers knew how to put it in, but a lot of the homeowners had struggled with it, so we made it a much more consumer-friendly bracket. So that happened, that's right now, it just happened. So that's the warranties.